I want to tell you a story about a 12-year-old boy I took surfing. Just 3 days before we met, his entire family was murdered in a horrific terror attack. He is exhausted, and his eyes look empty. Somehow, I managed to convince him to paddle out to the sea. I'm extremely nervous, unsure of what to say to him. We enter the water, waves crashing against us as we paddle towards the peak. The first wave washes in. I push his board. He loses his balance and crashes into the water. Second wave, he falls again. He starts yelling that he needs to get back to shore. Now, he says. I tell him that I'll help him get there, but that the fastest way to do it is by catching a wave on his surfboard. He agrees to try again. I hold the nose of the board with both my hands and look into his eyes. You can do it, I say. Just close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and visualize yourself standing. A wave washes in. I push his board, and then he stands up. He rides the wave, lifting his arms to the sky, shouting, "Yes!" And then he looked back at me. There it was. A smile. This moment is a glimpse into surf therapy and to what I've been doing for over a decade. My name is Yaron Waxman, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Hagal Sheli, My Wave in Hebrew, one of the largest surf therapy organizations in the world. We're based in Israel, a country that has sadly become a universal case study for trauma. Nearly every person living in Israel has been affected because trauma does not discriminate, regardless of religion, nationality, gender, or age. Throughout the years, I've looked into the eyes of thousands that carry the pain they've endured. We are facing a national mental health crisis. Why is surf therapy so effective in addressing trauma? Trauma traps your mind and body in place, stuck with repeating nightmares, constant triggers, reliving the same moment of danger over and over again. Surfing, on the other hand, demands total presence. You have to be exactly where your body is, breathing, balancing, and always moving. By enabling this level of focus, surfing breaks the trauma loop, bringing the mind and body back to the safety of the present. I know that surfing for trauma healing works. I've seen it every day with groups taking place on a weekly basis. We've worked with over 20,000 individuals, 5,000 of them in this year alone. But how do we measure this impact? 2 years ago, Dr. Maya Leventer Roberts from Ben Gurion University approached us. She wanted to conduct a study about surf therapy's effectiveness for trauma survivors. The results were astonishing. 82% reported a significant reduction in PTSD symptoms. So what's the secret behind this impact? Addressing trauma in a consistent and non-stigmatized group environment. This insight led us to develop the system model, a three-pillar framework to help mitigate trauma symptoms. The first pillar, shifting structure. The C is an ever-changing arena. Its dynamic nature forces individuals to adapt to the present, which perfectly mirrors life. The second pillar, emotional experience. Surfing enables participants to confront powerful emotions as they arise. Anger, frustration, success. Our combination of movement and dialogue creates a space for them to process these feelings. And lastly, anchoring. While trauma is individual, we form groups among those who've experienced similar traumas. This creates a natural bond. Over time, the group supports the individual, and the individual supports the group. Surfing as a group creates endless opportunities for self-reflection and growth, providing individuals with the tools to rebuild a sense of control and to reconnect to their inner strength. Something magical happens in this process. Every wave becomes a teacher. And every wipeout is a chance to rise again. As in the sea, so too in life. The fact of the matter is, we cannot prevent trauma, but we can control what happens next, one wave at a time. Thank you.